Wie schaut's bei ihr aus? War der schon was? Na, warte nicht, geh. Ich muss auch zum Großmeister. Der Großmeister der Technomanten-Trotteln. Was haben wir sie da? Die hat er aufgelöst, gell? Kein Schrecken. Der Herr Großmeister, wo wird denn der sein? Ah, der ist da erinnert, geil. Was haben sie denn da schon? Eine Kirche. Pass auf, da gibt's was zum Abräumen. Das hab ich im Gefühl, gell? Da ist zu. Moment, komm gleich. Ich will mal schauen, was es zum Clown gibt. Ah, da ist auch zu. Ja gut. Da haben sie alles versteckt, geht ja nicht klar. Okay, Freunde, Pech gehabt. Gehen wir zum Großmeister. Der Meister Connor.
How are you, Zachariah?
I'm fine. And you?
Good. How may I be of service?
Fragen, nein. Komm ich dir nicht trainieren. Brauchen mehr Training, Mann. Der Technomancer.
Zach, good to see you. How does army life suit you?
Pretty good, thanks. How are you? When's your next deployment?
I do not know, but what I do know is this. They're going to be sending me to the front lines alongside all the others. That I'm certain. I want to make sure that none of us become close. No matter. You're not here to listen to my belly aches.
Eben. Bleib die Fortschritte.
My mission is to chase deserters and put an end to their life so that the scandal doesn't affect the army.
A difficult mission, especially from a moral standpoint. Are you okay?
Yes, it's raised some questions. It goes against what you've always taught me. The value of human life. That means nothing against the army's reputation.
Well, it must have been a hard choice to make. We are at war, and alas, the simple fact justifies extremes. Whereas in the end, it is only politics. I'm sorry, Zach. I hope that your next missions will be less difficult. I don't want you to become as jaded as I am.
Goodbye, Sean.
Goodbye, Zach. Be careful.
Ja schon. Krieg ist immer schlecht, gell? Der Amnesie, das ist der Oberboss.
Zachariah, a pleasure as always. What may I do for you?
Pass auf, Kumpel. Und zwar wegen den Gerüchten.
I finally managed to meet the merchants you told me about. It wasn't easy. The mob kidnapped them for serum. I freed them before talking to them.
I'm sure gratitude helped to loosen their lips. So what knowledge was gleaned from such lengths?
Word that Aurora is running large-scale excavations along the shadow paths near our territory, and in the process uncovering important objects, maybe even a relic.
Fascinating. Finds that are no doubt better off in our hands than those of Aurora's Technomancers. Keep those merchants close, Zachariah. Information like that is such a priceless commodity. You are no more free to roam than the rest of us. Of that I have no doubt. But if you find yourself with access to a rover and perhaps find a way to that excavation site and locate the relic, well, you cannot know the value it might hold if brought back to us. It may seem petty. It's a mission for some rusty relic that may or may not even exist. However, if you are able to slip away from Ophir...
Und dann haben wir noch die Forschung, gell? Vom Charles Seeker.
I wanted to talk to you about something.
What about?
We're looking for a scientist who disappeared. Name's Charles Seeker. All I found is some of his research. Seems he was studying Technomancers before getting arrested and sent to a camp.
Charles Seeker. Yes, the geneticist. Geneticists pose a risk. Scientific discoveries are always threatening to expose our secrets. Your friend Scott even worked on the same research years ago. Never found out what Scott did or didn't discover, though. He ended up drinking himself into irrelevance. So I stopped worrying. Whatever research you found, make sure no one sees it. Could be our downfall.
Oh, ich sehe schon. Der Charles Seeker, ein politischer Feind. Auf jeden Fall habe ich einiges an Erfahrungspunkte gekriegt, gell? Das lobe ich mir. Wie schaut das aus, geh mal aus, ha? Okay, pass auf. Neue Mission. Die Archäologie in der Wüste. Begib dich zur Ausgrabungsstätte. Der vermisste Boxer, ja gut. Und Sarah Rogue. Sehen wir schon. Vielleicht können wir vorbeigehen. Ja, die Frage, wie kommen wir zur Wüste?
Lieutenant Zachariah Manser. What a pleasure.
Hello, sir. I don't think I've had the honor of meeting you before.
Ah, of course. I am Colonel Victor Watcher of the ASC.
Colonel,
At ease, Lieutenant, at ease. Simply came to congratulate you and learn that you become a Technomancer of the highest degree. For a young man from the Rogue family, that is a terrific achievement.
thank you.
No, thank you. Your road must have been difficult, but you persevered. An outsider who managed to work his way into the ranks of the elite Technomancers. A marvelous story, especially given their secrecy. They've always fascinated me. Do you have any insight as to why they chose to be so insular?
I'm sorry, Colonel, but I don't know what you mean.
What a shame. By coming to you out of friendship and camaraderie, I was hoping that you wouldn't treat me like an outsider, too. All right, then. Back to your duties. But think about what I asked, and we'll see each other again.
Ja gut, das war da von der ASC. Ich darf mir sagen, das ist eine falsche Sau, ha? Das stinkt schon da noch. Ja, pass auf, ich wollte eigentlich in die Wüste gehen. Nischer, wer ist Nischer? Im Obergeschoss. Ein Tomat. Ich schau mal auf, ich geh. Nischer. Ach, die da.
Officer? Yoo-hoo! Officer, could I ask you a favor?
Was möchten Sie, ha?
Officer Zachariah Manser, a sight for sore eyes. Our hero, brave and strong.
I like where this is going.
Well, you know, you were just so nice, and if you wanted, if you had time, I know you're probably busy, but if you did,
What?
I'm just glad you came to see me. I was just thinking about you. Feel like you're maybe the only guy who could help me.
Why? What's going on?
I just don't have a lot of friends in Ophir. Never really had time for them, but one of the few I have, Abby Goodsman, owns a stall. She's a great girl. Lately, though, she's been scared for her life. Soldiers have been trying to extort her for serum. They tore down her stall and threatened all sorts of horrible things when she wouldn't pay. As an officer, I was hoping you could find out who these wicked men are, and figure out why they're messing with a good girl like Abby. Please, I'm really terrified for her.
If you're positive they're soldiers, that's weird. Yeah, I'll look into it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I knew you were a good guy.
You're not really like everyone else, are you?
What do you mean?
Pass auf, bisschen schlimmer.
You had a good career going there for a while, didn't you? Everyone from the slums to the assembly were singing your tunes.
When an artist loves what they do, that passion gets passed along. Who knew I'd ever have a Technomancer as a fan?
Pass auf, und hau mal ab.
I gotta go.
All right. Well, maybe I'll see you again soon. Be careful. Would hate to lose a guy like you around here.
Ah, ich seh schon, gell? Die schauen auf mich, aber auf die Nummer fahr ich nicht rein. Das kann ich vergessen. Auf jeden Fall haben wir wieder eine Aufgabe mehr, gell? Scheißdreck. Pass auf. Jetzt gehen wir als erstes. Na, der gehen wir nicht. Tom Gutzmann, der ist da hinten. Da kann man gleich umschauen, gell? Pass auf. Links herum. Und vorwärts Marsch. Pass auf, die Händler. Auch der Mülleimer. Weg das, da waren wir noch nicht. Der Gutzmann. Da ist er. Geh mir her da.
Mr. Mancer, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Big on weaponry, I hope. What can I get you?
Never noticed all the beggars in the neighborhood. This a new thing?
No. They've been here way too long, if you ask me. And more keep piling in. They're ruining my business. Not a clue where they're coming from. All I know is they keep pouring in, broken, disabled, putting it out there for pity. Clients coming around don't like that. Me and my colleagues would pay a hefty sum to anyone who could get them out of here and move them to the slums or somewhere. You could be that someone? Yeah?
I can try.
Ja, pass auf, wie schaut denn aus? Mit der Ware, ha? Ja, hat denn der irgendwelche Waffen, ha? Ein austarierter Schraubenschlüssel. Ja, ist der besser. Ich hab den gleichen. Mein Gott, der hat doch nix. Scheiße, was möchte ich bei dem? Ein schlechter Händler. Gehen wir zu ihm da.
Hello, Fiorello.
Ah, our savior is here. It's, wonderful to see you again.
You seem a bit preoccupied. Things not going well?
No, it has. Everything has gone very well because of your efforts. Let's just say that my leave of absence didn't help my business. Don't think I'm not grateful, friend. I appreciate the thought. What can I do for you?
Ja, Kumpel, wie schaut denn aus? Erfahrungspunkte oder kann ich gehen?
Who's the girl? She doesn't exactly look like a merchant.
It is a good question. I found her tied up in the warehouse that we were dumped in. The poor thing cannot even remember her own name. Figure she must have family or friends around here though, so I keep her with me, hoping someone might recognize her. Just banking on luck though. Maybe as an officer, you might be able to check and see if someone has reported her missing. I'm sure her family would be grateful, as I would.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Officer Mancer. You are a man of endless generosity.
Meine Großzügigkeit schon, gell? Aber nicht meine Geduld.
Where'd you find the girl?
We were actually thrown together. When they brought us to that wretched hellhole warehouse, there she was. Tied up, unconscious, tortured, through and through. Whatever she did to get that sort of treatment couldn't have been as bad as all that. So when you arrived to free us, I, in turn, freed her. I always tried to pay a good deed forward. She would have died had I left her behind. Since then, I've asked around the exchange, but nobody seems to know her any more than she knows herself. Perhaps she comes from the slums, somehow betrayed the Vori, stole from them, who knows? But whatever it was, the punishment was brutal. But maybe, as you go around the city, maybe you'll find a way to bring her name back to her.
Ja, Kumpel, warte mal. Der quatscht doch, gell? Jetzt fragen wir selber noch. Also geht gar nicht. Scheiße. Ja gut. Die machen wir später, gell? Jetzt wollte ich eigentlich... Wo wollte ich hier, ha? Ich weiß gar nicht mehr. Viorello. Der Joe Goodsman. Tom Goodsman, ja so, wir sind die verwandt. Pass auf, Elisa Major. Das Mädchen mit der Amnesie. Jetzt muss ich. Scheiße. Gehen wir da rundum. Was haben wir da vorne wieder?
You Abby Goodsman?
Yes, By the shadow, please don't tell me that man sent you.
No, your friend Nisha, the artist, sent me. Said she thought you were in trouble. It looks like she was right.
Yes. Thank you. They're ruining my life. I'm being threatened by soldiers who tore down my shop. Why? Because they wanted serum I don't even have. And if I didn't give it to them, they said they'd denounce me. For what? I never did anything bad.
Yeah, I believe you. You sure they were real soldiers, though? Could have been mobsters in disguise.
All I know is their uniforms sure looked real, and their chief told me to call him Sam Ward. He's sick. You hear me? Sick. A brutal... Please help me. The threats keep coming, and I'm telling you, they're gonna kill me. I know it.
It's all right. Everything will be okay. I'm gonna look for this Sam Ward. Talk to him. Talk to my captain about him, too. I'll get it worked out. Don't worry.
Thank you. Thank you, officer. Thank you so much.
Baby, keine Panik. Bayerische Rettung Nord, gell? In Frage, du, ha? Jetzt werde ich mal. Jetzt werde ich mal da mitlaufen. Elisa Major, vielleicht weiß die was, ha? Mann, die sitzt eh gerade den ganzen Tag rum, gell? Und tut nichts. Die muss mal ihren wohlfeilen Arsch bewegen. War der was? Nicht, gell? Der steht mir nicht gerade blöd in der Gegend rum. Ein Soldat, was war's denn hier?
You the one that's been threatening Abby Goodsman?
Really? What? That bitch complained to the great magicians? Great. Perfect. You know what she's up to? She's anti-regime, and she's plotting against abundance. True fucking story. Your little friend's a traitor, Mancer. Too bad your powers don't include lie detection, huh? So, who cares? We put a little pressure on her, milk her a little bit before the ASC catches her. So what? She deserves it. All she needed to do was be loyal to the damn corporation that raised her. Watch your back. If someone heard about you being friendly with some of the oppositionists, like that girl, let's just say it won't end well.